Welcome everyone to the Vortex 01 Scroll Hackathon opening ceremony. Super happy to kick it off. Just to give you a intro of the hackathon, and then I'll go ahead and hand over to Tuan and Razan. Let them give an intro and an overview of the hackathon. But Scroll has been one of the OG ZK protocol, also very proudly community first, and that also sort of gets them to do this hackathon wherein they want to sort of invite all the builders. It's an open invite for innovation on Scroll with great partners such as Aztec, Anchor, Chainlink, Covalent Graph, and many other folks. So you definitely have a lot in store apart from building on Scroll. The price pool is 85K, which sort of invites a lot of great projects to continue building, to come and brainstorm together with the Scroll team. We have Kwan and Raza from the team. Folks, I'll give it off to you for a quick round of intro, and then sort of just take it back for 2 minutes, take everyone through the prerequisites, give them a very quick brief of the bounties and tracks, and then again let you take on for the details. But yeah, Raza, feel free to sort of introduce yourself and then pass it on to Juan.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and thanks for having us here. Happy to be here. Stoked to be here to bring the first ever Scroll virtual hackathon, Vortex. If you don't know who I am, my name is Raza. I'm head of DevRel at Scroll, and Juan leads our community efforts. And we're here to bring you the Scroll hackathon. What I'm going to do is walk you a little bit through the structure of our hackathon, specifically the tracks and the Scroll prizes. And then what Juan is going to do is he's going to talk about our phenomenal partners. And I'm super happy that we are able to collaborate like this, where we be able to provide the platform for builders to start building, but also, as you go along, get rewarded. So I think I'm seeing it's processing. Uh,
Let's give it a sec.
sure.
The Web3 lords didn't favor us this morning.
We're here now. Vortex 01. Okay, move to the next slide. Yeah. So welcome to Vortex 01. And next slide. Yeah. So what we're going to talk about is, again, like I said, the overview, the tracks and bounties. I'll have a jab at that. Juan is going to explain you more about the partner bounties. Talk a little about the Scroll community and logistics. Let's go. Juan. All right. So we started today, 5 days. Please have a clear look at the submission deadline, which is April 29th, midnight by PDT. Actually 89K in prizes. Cypher came in last minute, and I'm super glad that we got them in. We have 11K in pool prizes, and I'll touch upon that in a bit. 4 tracks. Well, there are actually 3, but the reason why I'm saying 4, I'll touch upon it in a bit. So we've got DeFi, gaming, and privacy. And for these 3 tracks, we'll have top prizes. The reason why you see 4 here is because if you feel like you want to build something that doesn't quite fit into DeFi, gaming, or privacy, and it's, by the way, privacy or DID, build it anyhow. And we'll map it to the closest one, and you will still be eligible. All right, let's move on. So we talk about tracks and bounties. So a quick overview of the tracks in DeFi. It's anything that has to do with DeFi. It can be special. It can be for a mass audience. And by the way, this applies to everything, but I will come to that in a bit. But we basically challenge you to build something cool on DeFi, and that can be that's basically has anything that has to do with decentralized finance. Gaming on chain. There's a lot that has been happening on gaming on chain, autonomous worlds, obviously. So there's Mud library, there's Pyma engine, and build anything. It can be a small game, it can be a turn-based game, PVE. The goal for you is just to build a workable flow and have. There is no audio on the YouTube stream, Juan. I'm going to continue talking because I think we're recording it, but Juan will have a look. Um, but the goal of the game is to have a workable flow. And then there are different combinations you can use. So there are, like I said, the Mud and Pyma engine, but there's also Phaser.js that you can combine, Web3 features with. And then privacy, privacy is super important. We've seen it in numerous cases. You can use DID solutions that automatically qualifies for the privacy track. But you could also use something like Aztec and do anonymized client-side proving using Node.js. That's all up to you. Now, you see general and everything else. The goal here is not to build the next unicorn. The goal here is to have a workable flow, a cool idea. It can be nerdy, and which results to a public good. It could be an open source project. The goal here really is to come in and build. Okay, move on to the next slide. So again, each track, so that's for 3 tracks, we will have the first prize, which is actually I'm not sure if I'm not sure if this is correct. I'm gonna double check. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so it is correct. So 3 times 1K, so 3 times 2K, 3 times 1K, and then a follow up, a runner up for $500 twice. And we have this for each track. So this is times 3. You qualify. You can combine this with partner bounties, by the way. So if you build something with Chainlink or Aztec or Covalent, Graph, Cyprin, you will be eligible, or Anchor, you will be eligible as well for the general tracks. And again, if you build something that is maybe not entirely DeFi or gaming or privacy and something slightly different, maybe it's like um, uh, NFTs are not entirely related to this, we'll map it to the closest one and you'll still be eligible. All right, let's move to the next slide. Cool. Next up, Juan will take you towards through the partner bounties and talk a little bit more what you can win next to the scroll track. One thing I forgot to mention is the prize pool. So we also have a prize pool of 11K, and you'll be eligible for that prize pool of 11K by deploying and verifying your smart contract. And please note, we will be looking at, like, if it's like a basic Hello World contract or it's not an actual project that has been submitted, we will have a look at that. So those won't qualify. Having said that, your smart contract could actually be very simple, and that is okay, but it needs to be part of a real project and a real demo. And then I think the simple submission guidelines, you'll find them on DoraHacks, but have a workable demo, have a couple of slides, don't have many slides, a blurb, and then keep the submission easy. All right, I'm gonna hand it over to Juan. Let's go.
Thank you, Raza. Great. Thank you for being here, for introing us to Vortex. I think this is a conception from the DevRel team, so thank you guys for bringing this together. Yeah, I'll see you later, and I'll take it from here. Awesome. Well, Michigan, we're all by ourselves now. Let's go through partner bounties. Keeping in mind, we did have a stream, a 4-hour long stream 2 days ago to go over each one of our sponsors for this event, sharing with us how to build using their product. Just to emphasize back on what Raza mentioned, the scroll tracks are general tracks for bounties, while these sponsored tracks are things that you're going to build alongside or on top of scroll. So they're both complementary here. So let's take a look at Anchor. Anchor has 3 different bounties set up. $1,500 in Anchor platform credits, $1,000 for the second place, and $500 for the third place. Let's see. Let's let's see what the judging criteria is. Anchor is looking for innovation, impact, technical complexity, presentation, and execution. So keep these in mind when you're using the Anchor API to build to win one of those 3 bounty tiers. Next up, we have Aztec, awarding 5K evenly distributed between best gaming application incorporating CK using Neuer, best DID application using Neuer, and a Neuer prize pool. The description here, we are offering prices not only for the top applications, but also for anyone that successfully writes and deploys with Neuer. Just keep in mind that Neuer is a CK DSL to build on top of to build privacy dApps. This is very interesting. We have actually from the Scroll team different workshops using Neuer on Scroll. You can also find more about what they're up to on the stream earlier this Monday. Let's take a look at their judging criteria and what they're looking for. So the requirements are circuits written in Neuer, successful proof generation and verification, at least one test demonstrating intended functionality. AUI is not strictly required, but would benefit judging. In terms of the judging criteria here, completeness, novelty, practicality, technical difficulty. To be eligible for the prize pool, you must write a new Neuer circuit and have at least one E2E test that demonstrates that it properly generates and verifies proofs. Great. Let's see. Chainlink awards of $2,000 for 5 different teams, totaling up to $10,000. Build something awesome using Chainlink data feeds on Scroll. Chainlink data feeds are the quickest way to connect your smart contracts to the real world data, such as asset prices, reserve balances, and L2 sequencer health. We did have a workshop yesterday, a bonus workshop from the Chainlink team, sharing with us on how to build an NFT game using price feeds. So very cool stuff you can build with price feeds, and obviously Chainlink has tons of documentation and content out there for you to be able to use it. For you to be able to build with Chainlink. The requirements are each project must use Chainlink data feeds in some form to make a state change on a blockchain. Otherwise, it would not be eligible. This means that a front end simply reading Chainlink data feeds doesn't count. Using Chainlink inside your smart contracts is required. Please let us know how you use Chainlink in the project's description. It must be possible for the judges to find the Chainlink use in your code. Only the intention to use is not valid. Cool. So Chainlink really wants you guys to use the Chainlink data feeds feature to, just, not only to read these data feeds, but, to create your own data feeds essentially. Okay. Let's keep going here. Okay. Now we have Covalent. Covalent is awarding $5,000 evenly distributed. First place, second place, and third place. Description: Covalent is offering a total of $5,000 in bounties distributed between the 3 best projects built with any of their unified APIs, Covalent SDKs, and the Gold Rush Kit. Keep in mind that the Gold Rush Kit is actually an insane tool during this hackathon because it will allow you to hack a little bit faster by giving you tools to build your front ends and get that out of the way. The requirements here: projects must use Covalent developer tools, any of the ones mentioned before. Projects must incorporate on-chain data from any supported Scroll chain. Projects should be new, and submissions should not be minor additions to existing projects. Submissions should include a working demo or prototype. Covalent judges submissions based on their technical merits as well as the creativity and implementation details. In general, submissions are graded on a 1 to 5 scale in each of the following categories: originality, execution, usefulness, and learning. Open Zeppelin. Is giving us a $1,500 bounty for the first place and $1,000 for the second place. Defender tooling, Open Supplement Defender is a security and automation um, Web3 platform designed to enable projects to code, audit, deploy, monitor, and operate blockchain applications with confidence. We want to integrate and improve developer workflow for all teams, from small startups to established organizations. DeFi with Defender is, let me move my box here. One sec. Here we go. Use Defender to automate or secure any existing or new DeFi application. You must highlight how you used the different Defender components inside your project. For requirements, use Defender on or the Defender SDK, Defender as code. Your source code must be public on a GitHub repository. Judging criteria, technical complexity and innovation, originality and creativity, functionality and completeness, UX, DX, and UI, impact and potential. Next up, we have Sindri, top 3, 2K for 2K each plus 10 hours of Sindri credits. So you get credits plus 2K USD for using Sindri, and just putting it out there. Sindri, basically anyone building on Neuer should take advantage and use Sindri to generate these proofs on a cloud server that's reliable. It is track agnostic, of course, but mostly using Sindri for CK proving. A submission that leverages CK and Sindri's API and versatility. Your project should utilize one of Sindri's supported proving systems, including NARC, Neuer, Halo 2, and Circom. To build something truly unique, CK, ML, co-processors, AI agents, interoperability solutions, payment gateways, DPIN, and more have all leveraged Sindri. Or Python, JavaScript, and TypeScript SDKs and tooling allow you to build proving logic directly into I got here sidetracked. Proving logic directly into the application layer, streamlining access to Sindri's scalable, accelerated infrastructure stack. In turn, developers can build with large circuit structures and unexpected high volume request spikes, which are often challenging in CK applications. Cool. So they're looking again for new projects only, must have Sindri integrated into the submission, must leverage Sindri for proof generation, ability to support multiple or concurrent proof request environments preferred. I think last but not least, the graph. Best, we still have Cypher, the graph and Cypher. Best new subgraph, 1.6K and 1.1K. Best use stuff like 6 existing subgraphs, 1.4K and $900. Best new subgraphs, best use of existing subgraphs. Pretty straightforward from the graph team. And they're looking for, they're just make sure that you're including the deployed subgraph, link to the subgraph source code. The project should be using data indexed and queried using the subgraph. Best use of existing subgraphs should look like the project should be using data from an existing subgraph. Last but not least, something that was mentioned during the workshop is, subgraphs also have, quality assurance per se. So how do you determine that a subgraph is high quality? Well, here the graph is looking for technical implementation, the design of the subgraph, quality of the idea, impact on ecosystem, project sustainability, and vision alignment. Cool. Next up, we have a little bit of what we're doing based on community around Vortex. So currently we have 15 meetups set up around the world for hackers to meet IRL, tons of online workshops where taking place over the past 2 weeks with communities worldwide in Spanish, in English, in different languages. Um, we've been spreading this support in every single continent: Latin America, North America, Africa, Europe, Southeast Asia, APEC in general, really. So it's been really motivating to work with all these amazing communities to bring more hands-on Vortex, more people around the world touching all this technology, and to get some visual context of what it's looking like if you're in any of these places. Um, Franklin Dow in Pennsylvania, Frutero Club, Mexico, Ethereum TGU in Honduras, Ethereum Bogotá in Colombia, UPT Aragua in Venezuela, the MU Ethereum Argentina in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Universal in South Africa, Web3 Bridge in Nigeria, ITU Blockchain in Turkey, ETH in Ukraine, Lazy Otter in Taiwan, ETH Japan and Unchained in Japan, Nonce and 0x Blob in Korea are the places where we're hosting meetups. If you're interested in bringing meetups to your local community, please reach out to us and we'll try to find a way to do so. Cool. And next up, Mishika, if you're around, want to take us through some of the logistics?
Yeah, absolutely, Juan. Thanks a lot for that. Just also wanted to make sure first if I can present screen here, because if so, I can just take everyone through the process of submission. If not, I can definitely just talk about it, because there's always a submission guide which is available on the hackathon page.
Yeah, you can share your screen and I can put that on stream.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Perfect. I hope everyone else in the stream can also see it.
Seems
Ready to go?
Yep. You're good to go.
So Raza and Kwan covered a lot of it, which is regarding the tracks, the submission eligibility criteria, price pools. But I'd also just quickly take everyone through the timeline of the hackathon. We have wrapped up the partner workshops, and if you happen to miss any of those, you can always go back to YouTube, Binance Live, and see it all over again. Just in case, even if you want to sort of revisit anything which was mentioned over there, feel free to go back to it, to wrap your head around it more. We're at the opening ceremony. We officially kicked off the submission, so feel free to roll up your sleeves and accelerate your project innovation, and then submit it on the platform over here, which I'll take you through. Again, and May 2nd is, we close the hackathon, we close the submission portal on 29th April. So I can see you have a couple of 4 or 5 days, depending on the time zone you're in, definitely. But yeah, like I said, it's less than a week, so I would want everyone to sort of roll up their sleeves and work on their project. May 2nd is when the track winners would be announced, and the closing ceremony would be kicked off. We would officially close the hackathon. And mid-May is when the partner bounty winners would be selected, and we'll sort of reach out to you in case you're one of the projects selected for the partner bounty. This is again the workshop which we've wrapped off. Feel free to revisit them anytime. The 4 tracks that Raza spoke about is DeFi, gaming, privacy, and general, which is sort of everything else apart from all of these 3 tracks. But yes, majorly I wanted to take you through how the submission portal works for all the devs who want to register for this hackathon and submit their project. The first thing that you got to do is register as a hacker. Once you have registered for the hacker, there will be a pop-up that you can see over here. Just close it and click on submit build. Now when you click on submit build, you will see 2 options in front of you. First, which is the one that says apply with existing build. So let's say if you're already a hacker on DoraHacks and you have a build which you've already submitted to any other hackathon, which is, which lies in the realms of ZK, Scroll, and all other criterias that the team has on portal, feel free to submit the one which is already on your profile. But I assume in most cases, with most of the projects, they would want to create a new build. In that case, click on new build, and this is everything that you would be required to fill in, all the details that you would require to have a project, submit a project for review for the hackathon. I'll quickly, just type down a few demo names, etc. Put in a demo image. This is the build name. Build name is basically the name of the project that you would want to have over here. I will um, have a demo image over here. This is the build logo. And the things that you see with the red star are the mandatory things, which means that unless and until you fill that in, you will not be able to move forward and submit your project. This is the vision. I recommend vision to be a very small, maybe a 4 or 5 word sentence, which captures what you are trying to do or what you're trying to achieve with your project. So yeah, I'll just go with any demo vision for now. This is a build description. Now this is a place wherein you can maybe talk about your project more, write a few more things, what you're trying to do, what is the tech that you're building on, maybe expand more of the vision on the vision, and so on. So just demo text for now. This is the category that you can choose from. There's definitely more subcategories which you can dive on, but this is absolutely optional and additional. This is the GitHub repo URL. If you're building a public good and open source project, feel free to add in the GitHub repo over here. This is the project demo URL. This is the demo video. um, be as informative, be as elaborate as you can. If possible, go ahead and add all these three things to your build to make it more strong and more intense, and definitely a pleasure for the team to look at. This is the team information, so just in case you're building in a team, feel free to add the background, the what you guys do over here. So since this is an additional field, I'll go on with the demo text. This is a place wherein you can sort of add your team members' email, and then you can invite them to collaborate on DoraHacks on your build that you've submitted for this hackathon with you. This is a team recruiting feature that you can definitely recruit if you want to keep on building the project, if you want to expand your team, get some more folks to build with you, etc. These are the social links. We recommend having at least one link because this helps us, the DoraHacks team and the Scroll team, to reach out to you at ease. So I'll just put in mine for now. This is the Telegram. This is also mandatory for us to reach out to you in case of the, um, let's say, the KYC verification, um, announcing the partner bounties, etc. Another one that you have to put on for the build verification, choose any one of these. You click on agree, and then you submit build and back. Now you'll when you click on this drop down, you'll be able to see your build over here. You click on your build that you just created, select a track, the track that the main track that you will be applying for via this build. Let's say in my case it is gaming, and claim bounties, and so you can claim up to 10 bounties. So feel free to integrate as many different protocols, different use cases that you can in your app, and yeah, select any that applies to you. Click on this checkbox and then submit hackathon application. It's basically like a very seamless process. All you need to really do is the name of your project, vision, add your contact information, add about your project, GitHub, demo video, or demo project. And yeah, basically everything that's mandatory. And then your hackathon project would be successfully submitted. In case there is anything that you're stuck on, feel free to reach out to me at Mishika251, MISHIKA 251, on either Telegram or Discord or Twitter, anywhere. I'll be more than happy to help you, or the DoraHacks team as well. Another thing that I would strongly recommend you guys to do it is join the Telegram group of Scroll. I think that would be a massive, apart from definitely all the developer resource that I mentioned over here. That would be a place where you can go, ask out any questions that you have, get support from the team, and yeah, that's basically how you enroll in this hackathon. And I wish everyone good luck. And like I said, it's a short hackathon, a very quick one. So I would recommend you to roll up your sleeves, get on the building process, and don't hesitate to reach out to any of us if you want. But yeah, that was a bit on the logistics for this hackathon. There is also a discuss tab wherein you can just come and discuss your ideas, maybe get some other folks building with you if you're wanting other builders to join your team. You can jot down your thoughts over here, really anything that you want to ask, discuss, etc. This is the AIGC idea tab. Basically, powered by ChatGPT 4, this gives you a lot of different ideas to build on. So you might want to just briefly look at this to get some inspiration for this hackathon. um, yeah, I think that was it of what I wanted to cover. But yeah, I wish everyone good luck. I'll pass it back to Kwan in case, Kwan, you have some closing thoughts if you want to sort of bring on some words of inspiration for every hacker in this hackathon participating today.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Okay. Just to close it off here, thank you very much, Mishika, for all the logistics rundown here. I want to take you guys for the very last call to actions here. Of course, register to to the hack on DoraHacks. Use this QR code. I'll leave it here for just a minute. Very interesting tab there for the hacker ideas. That is a great feature. Props to the team there. Excited to see that happen. By the way, right after this, I'm going to a local university where I'm from, and I'm gonna be having students from the university join the hackathon. So excited to see how new hackers all over the world are jumping to the tech for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second,
Just to also add some context to what you said, Kwan. This is also an opportunity for all the hackers to expand the scroll community if you're really into the ZK tech, into Ethereum scaling. And I genuinely believe that this bull market is a lot about Ethereum scaling, and I think this is where scroll is innovating a lot. I definitely see scroll being very prominent from where I am, that is in India. So yeah, if you want to sort of take it local, share the tech with more local builders around you, feel free to sort of take the initiative, get on more builders to this hackathon, to the scroll community.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Then briefly here, the second call to action: join the Hacker Telegram group. A QR code here. So leaving this here for just a second more before we wrap this up. So yeah, great. Well, I think with that we are good to go. Awesome. Well, thank you, Mishika, for joining us today. Rasa had to jump off already, but we'll see everybody during the hackathon. Please join the Telegram group. Ping us if you need any help, any questions. Every single sponsor has a different topic channel for you to chat with them. Additional resources are posted in each one of these topic channels. Please also jump on the live stream that was shared this past Monday with workshops from every single sponsor, sharing how to build with them on Scroll. So yeah, without further ado, I think that's about it. Thank you, Mishka.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Kwan. All the best, everyone. Take care. Bye, guys.